Definitely a watery consistency, as I said before, but we're gonna do this quick and easy. And y'all already know. This is just a moisturizer. Do y'all see that? Hold on. And now the gel on top. Y'all see how cute this is?
Hello everyone, welcome to Wash and Go Wednesday. I'm Kim, CEO and co-founder of CurlMix.
And I'm Tim, COO and co-founder of CurlMix. And I just want to give you a huge, warm welcome to Wash and Go Wednesday. If this is your first time, let us know in the comments. If you're watching it on replay, just go ahead and type replay. But if you are joining us, say hello. Tell us where you're checking in from. And remember, on Wash and Go Wednesday, we are here to teach you how to get the best wash and go ever using the CurlMix method.
Yes.
I know Kim was showing off her hair, but let me see it. Let me see. Can I do something there? I got my wash and go popping
What do
today.
y'all think? Did y'all see Tim shake?
It's good.
Yes, yes.
I don't have much to shake, but
So,
it is
oh my
there.
goodness. So you guys, we are going to be giving away CurlMix all night long while we show you a tutorial on curly hair. Now, if you want to win any of our products tonight, you have to share the live. Make sure you share it. All you have to do is click the little arrow button at the bottom on the left-hand side of your phone, and you will have entered a giveaway for tonight.
And that's because we're giving away hundreds of dollars of free products all night long. And not just any products. We are giving away a full system. That is our full wash and go system featuring steps 1 through 4, shampoo, conditioner, moisturizer, and gel. And this is also the system that we will be using tonight. This is our lavender wash and go system with organic jojoba oil, which is perfect for moisturizing your hair.
Yes.
And also, on that note, we'd like to introduce you to our lovely stylist, Miss Andra Renee, who is back with us today.
Come on,
You saw how I
Andra, say
rhymed.
hello,
You can
hello.
follow her at Hair Cousin to get all of your hair care expertise. And how are you feeling today, Andra?
Good. I'm glad to be back. Hi,
Yeah.
Curl Mixers.
Andra
And
said I was trying to take her job. I was not.
Trust me, Kim does not want that job. But
I have
we
too many
also-
jobs.
And I would be remiss if I did not introduce our lovely model for the evening, Miss Julie. How are you doing today?
I'm well
Would you
today.
step up and say hello to the Curl Mixers?
Hello, Curl Mix family.
Yes. And Miss Julie is a curl mixer, of course. What is your favorite system to use?
I use the
keep
I'm sorry.
going.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
There you
Step
go.
it- okay.
Keep going closer.
Okay, closer.
Oh,
Oops.
There we go.
My bad. Over. Okay. I actually use the moisturizing system. And it was my first system, and I'm loving it.
Can you give us a 360, Julie?
Sure.
Go ahead and go slow. Nice and slow. Perfect. And Julie has a really cool cut. She's like a taper up the sides. So I love her hair. And you usually don't see people who have like gray silver textures with really funky cuts. And I love that. You're like going for it and like, I'm going to be fancy. So I appreciate that.
So when was the last time you did your wash and go?
Saturday or Sunday. I think
All right,
I
perfect.
hibernated.
So we
Sunday.
got like
Okay, cool. All right.
5 days or so. So we're
Awesome.
golden.
Awesome. And Tim's gonna say Kim don't want that job only because it's a tough job to do a wash and go in an hour. We were last week because I did it. I was like, we starting at 6. I was like, like John needs you to record. I was like, I need you to record ahead of time. So by the time we actually get started, we're like rinsing out the conditioner. But granted, she had long hair. So our Kyla had long hair last week.
Yeah, everyone is saying, hey, Miss Julie. Joanna, she said, hi, Miss Julie. Vanessa Warren, she said, I'm glad you're doing someone with gray hair.
Yes,
Paige
yes.
said, hi, Julie. I love the gray. It has a beautiful blue or purple tone.
Yeah, it does.
You know,
Oh, they picked that.
That's good. Well, I put it. Yeah.
it does have the purple, and that's perfect because we're using lavender today.
Hey.
It's just the stars have aligned for us tonight.
Thank you, Dominique. She says, Kim, your hair looks amazing per usual. You know, I do it just before washing go Wednesday, so I always have like fresh hair. So thank you. It's like 95% dry. I got some wet parts, just a little bit.
And Marla said, hi, y'all. Hey, Marla. And then Aja, she said, hi, Miss Julie. So you got a ton of fans already, Miss Julie. We're looking forward to getting your hair nice and styled with the best wash and go ever. And if you all want to get the best wash and go ever, remember, tonight from now until midnight, we are doing a flash sale. That is 20% off your entire order on curlmix.com from now until midnight. Use that link or code in the description of this video. The code tonight is WGWJAN22. That's Wash and Go Wednesday, January 22nd. Really easy to remember. If you click that link, it'll be even easier. Make sure you do it because we are cutting it off at midnight. And you don't send no email talking about, I missed the sale, I was watching TV and lost track of time. We are not turning it back on just for you. You have a couple more hours to get it, and that is it.
So someone asked what I use, and I'm just going to do a quick little, I'm going to pop this in the camera real quick, you guys. I use the fragrance free on my hair, even though today we're using jojoba on our client's hair, okay?
Yeah, so LaDawn, she said, Kim, your hair is gorgeous. Tim, I see that you're growing your hair out. Are you going curly too? LaDawn,
He trying.
Let me explain. I was born curly, and now I am committing to my curls, as is everyone who joins the Curl Mix family, right? So it's already been curly. I'm just figuring out how now to wear it the right way and to do it the right way. And I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. It took me a couple of months really to kind of get it down, whether it was making sure that I am consistently doing my hair, making sure that I'm consistently protecting my hair with the bonnet that Kim got me. Shout out to the bonnet gang. I have been religious with my bonnet. Kim says I stole it, but I don't know where it came from. I just know that she gave it to me one day, and now it's mine.
So I want to talk about this. So Andre, you're using a detox shampoo, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can you talk about why you decided to use a detox shampoo and what's going on here?
Sure, yeah. So it's a good thing to do to detox when you're using products that are like water soluble and not heavy in oils and butters and things like that, because with anything you want to start with clean hair, it's like a canvas. And so since we're going to be doing a wash and go, we're going to be layering our products, and especially our moisturizer and our gel, and we want that to be on clean hair so that it's not fighting with other products or with buildup from any products that our model may have used before. So we're just getting a clean canvas to start with.
Gotcha, yes. So because currently we have a gentle shampoo, and so our gentle shampoo is not necessarily going to get all of the gunk off of your hair if you're using heavier products. Mm-hmm. So we're going over the detox first, and then we're going to go follow up with the rest of the process.
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
Leslie Bennett says, shout out to the bonnet gang. And then Marjorie, she said, hello, good people. Hello to you too, Miss Marjorie.
Oh, Monica Mitchell says, yes, I'm great, so I'm excited to see the results. Monica's on YouTube. Karen says, hi. Christy says your hair is looking good. Good. Okay. Lisa says, hey, I'm late, but I'm here. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Are we going to do a giveaway, Tim?
I think we should. So remember, in order to participate in any of our giveaways, you have to share the live. Right? So share that live, and we're going to pick from that share list and find us a winner. You can participate on YouTube as well, because I see one of my favorites. Hey, Christine Stufflebeam, how you doing? She said your hair is looking good, Kim.
Thank y'all.
She really didn't say the Kim on there. She could have been either one of us.
Anyway,
But I was just assuming it was Kim.
so I see you guys are asking about, bonnets and such. You can opt for a satin pillowcase. So we do have those on the website as well. It's embroidered with Chromix. It's so beautiful. And I think it's one of the best things that we offer. Just because sometimes I get lazy and I don't wear my bonnet. And Tim's like, Kim, where your bonnet at? Your hair gonna fall out. And I'm like,
I'm gonna wear my bonnet, so you definitely have to wear your bonnet. Kim has to realize she is the hair of the brand, and therefore she has different expectations. We're gonna have to insure her hair real soon.
oh my goodness, he's too good.
Nice policy.
Don't listen to Timothy.
No
He's
accidents
nuts. He's
here.
absolutely nuts. All right. Beautiful curl pattern. Oh, thanks, Jamila. I have like kinky texture hair. But when I wear my washing clothes, I use the blow down method. I saw people were searching for it on our website, so we're gonna do a blog about that. All right. So, do you want to go ahead and pick a winner?
Yes, I will go ahead and pick a winner, but then we had a couple of questions about detoxing and what that means, and then how do you do it?
Detoxing just means that we were using a stronger shampoo initially. Because our shampoo is gentle, it works if you're only like pretty much using Chromix. But sometimes when we bring guests to washing on Wednesday, we don't necessarily know what's on the hair, and we only got an hour to do it. So we try to cleanse it as much as possible, and then add the products on top of it. Because basically our products are lighter weight. So because they're lightweight, if something heavy is coating the hair, like let's say somebody used like raw castor oil, right, before coming, and they were like deep conditioning, their version of deep conditioning, then none of our products actually permeate the castor oil because castor is kind of heavy. Castor is not a bad oil, it just has its place, right? So it's probably best in a formulation, it's best when it's combined with water, it's best in other ways, but raw castor oil is going to block whatever you're trying to put into the hair. So that's why we do a little detox sometimes. Okay, love my Chromix. Oh, the comments are scrolling real quick. Winner chicken dinner, says Charlene. Yes, I need help with the blowdown method, Vanessa. Yes, Vanessa, the blowdown method is the only thing I use on my hair. I don't diffuse because I'm kinky, it would make my hair shrink up more. And so my washing oil, I'm trying to get the most length on day one because it's going to shrink up over time anyway. So I kind of want to start out with as kind of long as I can get it. Joanna says I have triple protection when I sleep. That must mean she has like a scarf, a bonnet, and a side pillowcase. LaDon says yes, ensure the hair because you are the face and hair of the brand. Tim got y'all over here talking about insuring my hair. He's crazy. He's crazy. Leslie says love all the systems. Awesome, Leslie. Awesome. Deb says great lather in the shampoo process. Yes. And sometimes, and I won't say this for every shampoo, but sometimes the shampoo can indicate that you're cleaning the hair a bit better, or that you're getting more off of it because you're getting more suds. Now, I won't say that's the case all the time because I know that you can add ingredients to make the shampoo, to lather more, even though it's not really cleaning the hair. So keep that in mind too. Carmela says, I just convert, like your hair shouldn't feel slick after you wash it. That's what you should tell. That's how you can tell. Carmela says, I just converted my sister-in-law to a curl mixer by default. I gave her Vanilla Berry system to use on my niece's hair before she went back to college. And my sister-in-law texted me to tell me that she used it on her hair and not my niece. Carmela, that is hilarious. Oh, and speaking of which, she's sharing curl mixer with other people. So you guys, we just launched our VIP curl mixer group. And the way you get in it is if you spent over $500 with us. And so it's invite only. You're not going to be able to find the group, but if you do find it and request it, if your name is not on the specific list, we don't approve entrance. But we just launched it, and basically we're going to be having dinner with our top 20 referrers. So if you have spent more than $500 with Chromix and you're not in the group, make sure you join and come to dinner with us. We're going to have dinner 4 times this year. So definitely check it out. All right. I know Tim is scrolling all through the comments here. I'm trying to keep up. Okay. Rachel says that satin pillowcase has been a lifesaver. Evelyn says, I need to see Tim with the bonnet on.
You know,
Ah!
Evelyn, I am not ashamed of my bonnet. I'll probably bring it next week.
Oh,
But
my
when we
goodness.
used to do the Wash and Go Wednesdays at the house in our shower, I would definitely show off my bonnet. So I am very, very proud of it. But we also have our first winner for tonight. So I want to go ahead and announce that, and I believe it's Miss Margie Fuller.
Margie Fuller. Congratulations,
Margie
Margie.
Let me make sure I said that name correctly.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so where are we Andra in the process?
We are rinsing out shampoo.
Gotcha. So we have the conditioner stuff next. Mm-hmm. And so what kind of texture would you consider Julie?
So as far as what it feels like, she's very, very silky, but she also has some coarseness. So yeah, like we're sliding through, but like I can also feel just a little bit of coarseness here.
And her hair, but and you see how it curls all the way to the end? That's how you know she gets like regular cuts. I
Well,
like that.
she's also like loose wavy, which is why her day one is going to be flat, but that's okay because it gets bigger over time. And so you kind of got one of those, what some people would call the best of both worlds with that.
Cool. Last week we had someone, her hair I think looked silky maybe on the the
Surface
camera.
texture, yeah.
Surface, yeah, but when I was touching it, I was like, her hair is actually really coarse and really thick. It was like wire, but it was just a looser
So that's
texture.
the thing with a lot of the, that's very interesting because it can look one way and then feel very differently. And one of the things we can't do is only choose to judge the hair based on what it looks like. You have to
Yeah.
actually, what am I trying to say?
Feel the hair?
Care for it based off of what it is, not just what it looks like.
Gotcha.
All right, so Miss Margie Fuller Edwards, you are our first winner. She was like, I won, y'all.
Congratulations,
Yes, congratulations. Let me show you how to claim your prize. First thing you have to do is watch till the end of this live and take a screenshot of the end of that live and send it to us at info@curlmix.com. Customer service is in the chat. Shout out to Ashley. And they'll help you if you need it, but all you have to do is take a screenshot, send it to us, info@curlmix.com, along with your name, address, and all that information, and we will send you your products as soon as possible. So if you guys want to win, make sure you are sharing the live. We're going to be looking right at that share list and picking the next couple of winners before we get into our numbers giveaway and some trivia.
Can we jump right
later
to the
on.
trivia? Oh, no, because we have to tell you guys about Curl Mix Fresh. Okay, let me see some hearts if y'all want to know what's in the Curl Mix Fresh box. Yes? What is in Curl Mix Fresh for the month of January?
Oh yeah, and by the way, we are on step 2.
Yes.
If you're following along.
So Andra is conditioning the hair. She's working her fingers through it. How's it feeling, Andra?
It's smooth.
Smooth. All right. Cool. This is one of the benefits of having short hair. It's this is easy peasy. Okay, Mitzi says, I'm going to my stylist tomorrow to get a trim. Hopefully it helps because I have better results with the watermelon, but I'm using the lavender and not getting the same results. Shirley says, oh my God, you're going to tell us. Please tell. Thanks for sharing, Cecilia. I've been waiting to hear about the Fresh line. All right, so you guys, Fresh launches tomorrow for our VIP folks and then for everybody on Friday. So officially, you guys will find out what's in the Curl Mix Fresh box, right? And I'm just going to give you guys a hint. I'm not going to tell you what's in it tonight, but maybe a hint. And this is why I wear my shoulders out, because it's really about your body. So this is one of the first body products we've introduced. We know we have our body butter and our serum that can double that you can use on your hair or your body, but we have some special things that we're offering. So Curl Mix Fresh, what is Curl Mix Fresh? Curl Mix Fresh is going to be handmade, small batch, natural organic ingredients that we have mixed up in our kitchen that I myself have formulated and I've used on my body, my hair, whatever it is for that month. And it's not going to be just hair, right? So we're going to do body, we're gonna do face, we're gonna do all of the above. And then what we're doing with Curl Mix Fresh, we're basically gonna take your favorites, and those favorites at some point in the future, 6 months, a year out, we don't know, are gonna be added to our permanent collection. Okay, so this is our way of letting you guys test that and be a part of the process before we launch something officially, right? Because we only want to make what you guys want, right? So the only way to really test those products is to sign up for Chrome Express. So Chrome Express is $60, and you get 4 products that have been formulated by moi, and they really have really amazing ingredients in it. I mean, like some of the stuff I have in here, I'm like, this is in some of these skincare face brands that are like $60 on the shelf, but I'm putting it in Chrome Express, and you're getting it at a discount for sure, because you're getting a discount on the multiple products, and they're just really high quality. Tell us the mango will be permanent. I didn't say that, Charlene. I didn't say the mango will be permanent. She over here. Don't be listening to Charlene. Or she making that up. I didn't say that.
Maybe later if you want it hard enough.
We want you guys to try some other stuff before we decide on what's going to be permanent. So this is your chance, right? You've been asking for things. Now you can give us your feedback on whether you love it or if you hate it. But I hope you love it. So yes. So let's get back to Andra. Okay, so Andra, what we're working on here?
We're just detangling, getting that shed hair out, smoothing the cuticle down.
So you're talking about shed hair, y'all. I have so much hair falling out. And I know y'all like, Kim, your hair is amazing. Kim, oh my gosh, her hair. But if I end up with like a huge clump of hair after every detangling session. Every single one for the last like 3 or 4 weeks since I had the baby. That postpartum shedding is real, okay? And it's super long pieces too, so I gotta be real careful because it can tangle on its way out. So yeah, I've been shedding. How do you get people to stop touching your hair? Everyone loves my curly hair, says Vanessa. I don't know, Vanessa. I would just kind of, duck and dodge. You could also just ask them like to stop touching my hair. It was like, can you ask first? What's up, Alexi from Alaska? Gladys says mango, 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 mango.
Oh, Alexia, what are you doing in Alaska? Please tell me. I have never met anyone from who is either in or from Alaska.
Charlene says
really cool.
that brush gets so much definition even on conditioning step. It's so amazing. I love the brush. I love how it detangles the hair. I love how it helps it clump a bit more. I still think fingers are king for making the hair clump. But the brush is going to really be helpful for getting those tangles out. It's been my friend. And what I've noticed with the brush is that if you want, it's a big brush, so it can get difficult if you're using like the widest part of the brush. But if you're detangling with the shorter part of the brush, it's a little bit more easily controlled and easily to detangle. Do we have a brush that I can show what we mean?
Actually, yes, we do.
And we sell the brush on the website too, you guys. Or if you spend over $40, you can use the code FREEBRUSH and add the brush to your cart, and you can get it for free. So this is what I mean. If you use the widest part of the brush to detangle, it's a little bit more difficult for me. So I like to use the shorter part here on most of my hair in my section. So I make my sections big enough to kind of fit in this part. And it makes it easier to detangle for me too.
You know what's interesting? I started doing something now with this brush is when I'm going, I have really short hair, so I need a little less flexibility sometimes. So what I'll do is I actually hold it as I go through when I initially start to detangle, just to make sure that like I'm getting all that shed hair, because for some reason my hair has been like shedding too. I'm like, I never really had to deal with shed hair because I was just go get it cut at the barber shop. Now that I'm kind of noticing it myself, I want to make sure that I'm getting all of it out every single time.
Okay. Tim has been like, Kim, my hair is curly. Like, he's been yelling at me while he's in the shower. Yeah, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Like, oh, look at this.
He's like, Kim, feel my hair so soft. I was like, Tim, yeah, it's soft, babe. Ooh, so soft.
Kim is hating. She wish her TWA was as nice as mine.
Oh my goodness.
But we also have another winner to announce. Are you guys ready for the next giveaway?
Hey.
Yeah, Aliyah, she said Tim's hair is looking great. Thank you, Aliyah. We have our winner who actually comes from YouTube, Miss Maya Williams. Congratulations, Maya Williams. For you watching on YouTube, don't think we forgot about you guys. Make sure you ask your questions, and we'll be getting to them as well. I see our old faithfuls. Miss Florida is over there. How you guys doing? But congratulations.
I said Florida Walker. I definitely know her last name. I was like,
Yeah.
this is so funny.
Of course. we know all our top fans. Congratulations, Maya Williams. You'll be getting your very own lavender wash and go system featuring organic jojoba oil. All you have to do is take a screenshot of the end of this live and send it to us at info@curlmix.com.
All right, so her hair is shining, Andra. What are we doing right now?
So we are putting the moisturizer in and working it
Yeah, so we are already on step 3. We are really moving. It is only 7:25.
6.
It's ridiculous. We love it, love it, love it. That means later on we're gonna have more time for trivia. If you guys are excited about the trivia, let me know, because we're gonna get to that after this next giveaway, which is our world famous or infamous numbers giveaway. All right. So now that I know you guys are paying attention, I want you to put one number per comment. Remember, one number per comment. Don't list all of the numbers, but one number per comment. I want you to guess a number 1 through 100. 1 through 100. The first correct answer we see will be the winner of our very next giveaway. All you have to do is write in a number 1 through 100, starting now.
So, Andrea, so what step are we on now?
4.
4. Okay, so we're adding the gel to her hair.
Yes.
So what do you recommend for people who say that they would do the reverse wash and go? Why would you recommend that? Or what is the reverse wash and go?
So the reverse wash and go is using step 3 and 4 in opposite order. And so instead of going 1, 2, 3, and 4, you'll do 1, 2, 4, and 3. The reason being, it could be that you need more of the weight from the gel to go underneath the moisturizer, since the products are really light, and it could just mesh well better as far as like how they blend together. And so I know sometimes people talk about putting the products in and like seeing flaking and stuff like that, and though that can be very normal, you can always mix it up and see if that works for you. Also, if your hair is coarser, or if your hair is just tighter curls, so kinkier, it may work for you better to put that gel on there, since it's just a tad bit, feels a tad bit heavier, and then kind of work the moisturizer in on top.
And for me, I like to use the moisturizer first because I need it gives me a little bit more slip than adding the gel straight on my hair. When I use the gel by itself and then the moisturizer after, I just have a harder time finger detangling.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure I can easily finger detangle because that's going to determine my clump.
Got you.
All right, and it looks like we already have a winner. We have a winner from YouTube, and it is
we like to
Miss
party.
Christine Stufflebeam. Congratulations.
I love her last name.
Christine Stufflebeam. The correct number tonight was 55. 55. So Miss Julie's favorite number was 5. Kim was like, that's too low. It's going to be over too soon. So I just did the doubling of, not a double, but we just added another 5 to it, made 55. Congratulations, Christine Stufflebeam. You'll be getting your very own lavender wash and go system. So Christine Stufflebeam, I need you to do something for me. Take a screenshot of the end of this live, send it to us at info@chromix.com in order to claim your prize. Congratulations, Christine Stufflebeam. You know I gotta say your name as many times as I can. Whenever I get the opportunity.
I'm like, I'm about to rap. LOL, congratulations. Yes, they're clapping you up, Stufflebeam. Congrats. So this is going to be real quick because we've already applied the gel and the moisturizer. Some people do the reverse wash and go, so we talked about that. It's basically adding step 4 and then adding step 3 after, because our moisturizer can be a little heavier than the gel, actually. It's more like a light conditioner. And that's kind of what you would like in like a leave-in too, or a leave-in conditioner. Leave-in conditioner is basically a conditioner that just has way more water. That you leave in your hair.
Yeah. So a leave-in conditioner will have a little less opportunity for a buildup, and that's kind of one thing that we want to avoid. So it's a moisturizer that you can keep in. All right. So we had a couple questions. Remember, if you have questions for us, for Andra, make sure to write them in the comments, and we'll be doing our best to get to them as the night goes on. We're also going to be giving away tons more free products, but also if you do not win tonight, do not worry, because you can still be a winner. All you have to do is hit that link in the description or use the code in the description to get 20% off your entire order on Chromix.com from now until midnight. It's a flash sale that we are cutting off, so do not delay. You will miss out. 20% off your entire order using the code WGWJAN22. That stands for Wash and Go Wednesday, January 22nd.
So
Easy
Vanessa said, Kim, talk about leave-ins. So yeah, so I'm doing Chromix Fresh, right? So that means I'm formulating a lot of stuff. So that means I'm testing out what you guys say you like, what you guys say you don't like, what's the difference between them. And what's interesting is I find some of the leave-ins that leave-ins are like coating your hair. A lot of them are not as lightweight as you would think. So when you pair them with something that, and then there's also some of them have like salts in them. So a lot of conditioners have like salts, right? Because salt can condition the hair. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes?
Yes.
So when I say salt, right? An example of a salt might be, can you give me an example real quick?
Might be benzhydromonium chloride.
Yeah, benzhydromonium chloride is a salt. And so while it's safe and totally fine to use on your hair, when you pair it with another leave-in and maybe it doesn't counteract well with the salt, it can feel like your hair is being stripped. Even though, so it's not as smooth, right? So it breaks that bond that's going to give you that slip to detangle your hair. So I feel like leave-ins are really tricky because I've tried maybe like 5 other leave-ins and pairing it with our gel, and I haven't.
Just over the last couple of weeks, not
Yes.
5 in total. We try products all the time. If you should see our bathroom of products that's not Curl Mix, so we're always doing like market testing.
Yes, and so some of these gels that I've paired with like our flaxseed gel breaks them. So some people will try our gel, like they'll just order 1 bottle of gel, right? And then they'll pair with the leave-in they've been using, and then it won't work well. But I've also found that some leave-ins that people love that work well by themselves do not pair well with other gels. I can't say name any brand names, but they're really popular. They're really, really popular.
All right, and then Margie, she had a great question. She said, Andra, what's up with that gray hair? She has some things with her gray hair, and she wants to know, is there any kind of different care or attention that you have to give to gray hair?
Yeah, gray hair can be kind of bossy.
Bossy.
Okay,
I've
turn your
never
hair
heard
for
that
me.
one.
All the way. Look at the wall. There you go. Because I want people to be able to see your hair and like the texture.
Because
But go
those
ahead.
curls are popping.
Yes. Okay, go
And
ahead. You said
drip.
you mean
You see
bossy.
the drip?
What do you mean by bossy, Andra?
Bossy meaning you may have something that you want to do, and the gray is like, no, I'm not really feeling that, or just may need a little bit of persuasion. Okay, and so when you do is you treat it like the rest of your hair, but you may need to give it a little TLC. It may need more product. It may need more technique as far as putting it where you want it to go, because it can just be what we call resistant. And so, yeah, you just want to work with it a little more, and that's just as far as wash and goes are concerned. When you get off into chemicals, it's a totally different story, but yeah, as far as wash and goes go, yeah, you just give it some extra love. Make sure it's saturated with water and product, just like the rest of your hair. But also, like, if you notice, so like in here, this gray is like, there's nothing I can do to make that go the other way, right? That's the natural growth pattern that she has. And the gray is disrespectful. So that was my nice way of being like bossy, right? And so, but you can work with it, but you also kind of got to accept that it's going to do what it's going to do sometimes. And so, you figure out what works.
Cool. Y'all are so funny over here. Talking about gray is bossy.
So
I like that. That was a good way to say it.
There were a couple people who mentioned some things earlier that I just want to touch on. So I think it was Selene. She said, did y'all see her husband use Curl Mix on his beard? And he said that lemon cream made his beard feel so soft.
That's interesting.
There are quite a few people that use Curl Mix on their beards. They'll tell me all the time. But yeah, that was a really, really cool picture, Selene. Thank you for sharing it. Your husband's beard is awesome. I was a little envious because I cannot grow one. But more power to him. And then there was someone else who asked, they said, I want my son's hair to look like Tim's hair because he doesn't really know what he's doing. I'll tell you one thing when it comes.
Close up to Tim. Did you get a close up and show us your little?
You know what's interesting? I did I air dried it too, and it is freezing cold here in Chicago.
Oh,
and
you guys want to go ahead and get dry?
You want to do a...
Oh yeah. Okay, we gotta do a 360.
I'll talk about my stuff in a minute. But it is time to show off
right there.
these juicy curls.
Okay.
All right,
My
now
goodness.
stuff my slow turn.
Yep. So it's wet right now, and we're gonna sit her under the dryer. I love your cut.
Yeah, look at it. Funky.
Awesome.
To the knee.
Shout out to the knee.
So I want to ask a quick question. So do you want it flat, like day one flat, or would you like more lift?
More lift.
All right, so what I want you to do,
Uh-huh.
let me get where you are.
Okay.
I want you to lean over in the opposite direction of where the hair is laying. So you want to kind of flip it. Yep.
You want to flip?
Go however you, and then come back. And already, that's just giving it more lift. It's not as flat on your head. And so that's helpful. And another thing you can do,
Go down.
if you want to, yep. I know you can't see, well, yep.
And then, yeah, you can
Wanna do it?
back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down.
Sorry, that was Selene's brother, not her husband.
And then you can kind of use your hand to kind of put it back where you.
I do that in summer. Yeah.
This is what. All right. And so, do you want it in your face or all to the back?
Usually in my face.
Okay. So more gently, just kind of. Yeah, and then come up slow.
We're over here doing hair yoga.
Right.
My neck.
And then just like that is where she wants it to be, and so you can actually step back closer.
Okay.
And then it's got a little bit more lift going on, and so I like the little like natural frizz that comes, and so it's just gonna help it, be more funky and get bigger.
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and dry, you guys, and we're back. I think Tim picked another winner. Yes.
No, I haven't picked another winner yet because it is actually time for trivia.
Woo.
So we had our numbers giveaway. It is obviously time for trivia, but I did want to finish what I was saying about natural hair when it comes to guys. So if you go to our website, look on the blog. I think it's one of the most recent blog posts from last week. We did a full tutorial on how you can style your hair, get the best wash and go. If you are a guy or you have like the typical guy's length hair, it's a really interesting process. It's the same curl mix method that we use all the time, but it's really kind of guy focused. So go ahead and check that out on our blog or search curly hair men and curl mix, and it'll pop right up. The other thing I wanted to say is it is a process. So it took me a little while to get to this. I had to master the techniques. I had to make sure I was getting enough water, and I had to follow the directions. And then also it's about being consistent. So as your hair grows and changes, and your hair goes from being typically, chronically dehydrated, like my hair was because I was using a bunch of oils and not washing and cleansing and conditioning regularly, to having your hair now be more hydrated, where it can retain its length, where it can hold styles, and your curls can really pop. So it's not just about the products, it's about the process and the technique as well. And without further ado, it is time for trivia. So if you want to participate and you are ready to get some questions, let me see some hearts, let me see some likes, so I know you guys are listening. Because I don't want you to miss out on this one. I've been criticized in the past and said my trivia was too difficult, but I'm not taking it easy on y'all at all. I've heard that criticism and I reject it.
That's like, Tim, your trivia is just too hard, honey. That's what they say. I'm trying to read what some of these YouTube comments say, but I can't really,
I see one.
oh, what do you see?
I have your styler for the braids.
I don't
Would you want to use more product to help tame the gray?
know. What do you think, Andrea?
It really depends on what you're using. So flaxseed is naturally lighter anyway, and so you may want to try the vanilla berry system if you've been using a lighter system with a lighter formulation, and that may work. And then adding more water. See, water gives weight to the hair, and so maybe you don't have enough water in that section. It could be a ratio combination of different factors. So just you try and see what works.
Gotcha.
All right. So
Okay.
we're going to make sure we are up to date with our comments as I start to read our first trivia question.
John, can you scroll down for us a little bit?
And tonight we're going to be doing trivia around one of the national holidays that we just celebrated, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Did you see Charlene's comment saying your hair is looking better?
I
She
did
said
not.
that's how you know it takes patience and time and to get your wash and go
That
because
is-
your hair is growing. Yeah, Tim's wash and go looks like eons better than it did before.
Eons. Hundreds and thousands of years. Yeah. Right? So we're doing Dr. Martin Luther King
Stephanie said she
trivia.
loves hard trivia, by the way.
Oh, perfect. So I expect Stephanie to win. Stephanie trash talking already. Let's do it.
Let's go.
So we're doing trivia centered around Dr. Martin Luther King in celebration of his holiday. He's one of only, I think, 2 private citizens who have nationally recognized holidays.
We need a Kim and Tim holiday.
One day we gotta build a legacy first.
Right.
That
Do something.
rivals Dr. Martin Luther King.
I'm just kidding,
That is
guys.
a very high
I was
bar.
not making light of MLK Day.
No, that is a super, super high bar. So we're gonna jump right off at the top with one of his most famous speeches. The "I Have a Dream" speech took place at the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. How many people attended that march
That's
and
a good
heard
one.
that speech?
That's a good one. Come on, Google fool. I know somebody sitting there next to their computer, searching
You
some
know,
of the stuff.
Celine got the whole system. She broke it down. She's got her phone and she's got her computer. The laptop, she is typing, and then on the phone is where she is watching.
Yeah,
and then
it's
she
doing
got YouTube on the background because people are saying YouTube is faster. I don't know, but I think it is. I'm not sure, but people are jumping around. They're trying to get every opportunity they can to win.
How exact
this
is the
trivia.
number? Is it like,
I rounded it to the nearest 1,000.
okay.
Right, so
All right, so you
it
got
looks
some
like we
opportunity.
have a winner. Let me
Ooh.
just make sure. I saw this one first. I think that is a Mr. Jeff Sims on YouTube.
Hey,
Jeff
Jeff.
Sims on YouTube was really, really close to.
We have a male winner? What?
Yeah, it was real close, but I think I saw Jeff Sims pop up first.
Now, you know that's somebody's wife on their husband's login.
We have quite a few male fans for Washing on Wednesday. All hair is hair, and it all needs the same things. So, congratulations, Mr. Jeff Sims or Mrs. Jeff Sims, as Kim seems to think. There were 250,000 people attended that march.
Oh, somebody wrote it over here, too.
Congratulations! Yeah, it was really, really close. They popped up like it was like
We're
boom,
going to
boom.
give them both winners because Facebook is slower.
Yeah, so let's do that. So so we have our YouTube winner, Mr. Jeff Sims, and then on Facebook, I believe it was Charlene Turner.
Charlene!
So
Charlene don't need no
Charlene.
comments.
Charlene got more products.
Right. She gonna
Charlene
be-
is gonna be our Facebook winner. So that's two folks, YouTube and Facebook.
Charlene gonna be handing out crumbs to her neighbors.
Right. If y'all need the Curl Mix hookup, the second place after Curl Mix is Charlene's house. All right. So congratulations to Jeff and Charlene. The correct answer was 250,000. We have more trivia coming up, but I think we have a couple questions that we wanted to get to. So someone asked about non-water-based gels, and would you recommend non-water-based gels? And we don't.
Wait, I don't even know what a non-water-based gel is.
So that would be something that might be a protein base or
Okay.
an oil base, something like a petroleum base.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
not naming any brands.
So my thing is, I'm used to water-based gels, right? So when you said that, I thought, what do you mean? I only know about water-based
So
gels,
I-
but
most-
then I completely canceled out petroleum.
Petrolatum, however you say it.
Yes.
Petroleum-based gels
Those are often derived from like crude
or
oil.
protein-based gels, which are still water-based gels.
So the ones that are derived from crude oil, they've been linked to some diseases, which I cannot say because I'm trying to be legally correct. So they're not really the healthiest for your hair, just from where they come from. But two, they're also extremely heavy. And then they're also, again, impenetrable. So you're not going to really get water through those things. And so they're also going to weigh the hair down. I don't recommend them. I know our grandparents and our parents and our moms, whatever, are used to using those because that was all that was available to us 20 years ago.
Everybody
before the natural
uses
hair movement came around.
some thick gels and grease. And
But there's
things
so
like
much
that.
better things that you can use besides those things as a gel on your hair, right? Which is why we no longer use grease, right? Grease is what we were using because that's what we were told to use, and that was all that was available. But now that you have better options, we do not recommend putting grease on your hair.
So one thing, there's a response, and I don't know if
Oh, you
the
can come
question
up
came from Melanie. Okay, so I see you say because it instantly makes my hair curl up. So this is where we have to rethink our mindsets around how curls actually work. The reality is if you grow curls out of your head, that's because the follicles are at a certain angle inside of your scalp.
Yeah, the shape of the follicle is more ovoid.
And so there is, there's round, there's oval, and there's elliptical. Kinky, curly, we're elliptical. Wavy, we're oval, and then round is straight. And so when you said instantly makes it curl, for me, I'm like, well, if you got the curls, then that's because you got the curls. And the products that we're using, remember, are to hold the curls. That's all they are. They're setting agents. So if you're using something that is not water-based, remember, the hair still needs the water in order to curl. So what will eventually happen is the hair will become dehydrated from the inside out, and you'll lose that definition. And so I'm begging you, pleading with you, stick to water-based gels.
Yes. No petroleum. You know,
leave the grease
when we were in
the kitchen.
Bali, right? When you would stop to get gas, it was called petrol, right? It was like
petroleum.
It was like, oh, petrol for $1. It's like, oh yeah, I got petrol, and I'm like, it's the same thing. Like, don't put that on your hair, y'all.
No, it's not the same thing. So
Okay.
I just want to be clear. You're not putting gasoline on your hair.
No, you're not putting gasoline on your hair. It's a derivative.
It's a petroleum. Gasoline is another petroleum-derived product.
Yes.
But we tend to avoid those things, not because they're not effective, but because we don't recommend them when it comes to your overall hair health. Right.
Yes.
So there are better ways to get the same results now. So we don't have to rely on those things.
Thank you, Joanna.
Oh, what's Joanna say? Loving Andra's pineapple hairdo. I remember. Oh yeah, yep. Y'all got those brands in the comments, Nikki.
Yeah, we're not gonna name the brands, but people have been shouting out their old brands. You know, some people still got some of those older brands down at the bottom of the cabinet or in the back in the sink near the Drano, what have you. But I want to get to more trivia. We got the time.
Tim always
Let's do it.
Tim is such a scientist. Oh, Dorothy gassing you.
You know, Dorothy, I was going to be a scientist, and then I had to make money. I cannot make money.
He was trying to get his PhD.
I had to get a real job. But that was my original
Tim used
passion.
to want to get paid to read and answer questions.
Yeah, that was my dream.
I was like, you need to be a teacher.
Paid to read, paid to learn. That's all a scientist is. So, without further ado, let's get to more trivia. If you are ready, let me see some hearts so that I know you're listening, and I will start reading the next question. I see the hearts already.
Charlie said, my oldest daughter said, no, we use Curl Mix.
No
Hey,
breeze.
Heather, thanks for tuning in. Tim and Kim are my fellow Curl Mixers. What's up, what's up? She said Castro. Okay.
No, please do not use car products in your hair. That's a no-no. So, our next trivia question. Martin Luther King Jr. was not given the name Martin Luther King Jr. at birth. What was his given birth name? Right? So I will accept just the first name if you know it, but if you know the whole one, bonus points. What was Dr. Martin Luther King's original birth name?
Have you been to his memorial in Atlanta?
Yes, we went together.
I thought we went together, but I was like, I'm not sure I'm with Tim or
You know,
I'm
when you've been with somebody for so long, you was like, were you there in that memory I had? Yeah, the answer is yes.
So you went to his
by
house.
default. And it looks like Jennifer Robinson Jarrett is our winner from YouTube. And then Jennifer Robinson Jarrett is our winner from Facebook. And then Monica Fraser is our winner from YouTube. Congratulations to you both. You guys, the correct answer is Michael. His name was Michael King Jr. and his father's name was Michael King Sr. But Michael King Sr. was inspired on a trip to Europe by Martin Luther, the great theologian of the past who helped to kind of start the Protestant church. And so at 5 years old, Michael King Sr. changed his name and his son's name to Martin Luther King.
Oh, that's wild.
And that's a really cool. It's a really cool
we all
story
know.
that I did not know about until today. But Julie knew. Julie was on her own point when we were talking about trivia in the beginning.
Ooh, can you guys guess what Timothy's first name was? It was not Timothy.
That was going to be my next one.
Was it? Don't tell him that.
I had a very similar story. I was not born Timothy Daniel Lewis. I had a completely different name when I was born as well. And my parents, my grandmother was like, he doesn't look like that. And she suggested my name. So I got my parents' name. My grandmother overruled them. And
It's
said,
not Robert, Rachel, but
you're gonna be Timothy Daniel.
and it's not something like super unique. So it is like a standard name. So you guys could, I'm sure you guys could guess it.
Yeah, there are no points for
Wallace,
that one,
no, not Wallace.
Where's Wallace? Let's see.
Not Thomas, not Dan. Oh, Tim's middle name is Daniel though, but that's not the name.
It's Timothy Daniel.
Not
but I didn't
Michael.
Have any of that.
Not Michael. Your name used to be Curl Mix. Frederick, not Frederick,
Michael,
Monica.
Chris. No, I'ma just
Not
say it.
Christopher, no.
There's no point.
They might get it. They
this
might
is
get
silly-
it. No,
silly
they're enjoying this. This is fun. John, Tony, Christopher. Nope.
I have more trivia. I feel like we have the time now. I can get to the bonus trivia. You know, every now and again, I keep like a bonus trivia thing in my back pocket, and we almost never get to it. Somebody said Tedrick. Or Cedric.
Jeffrey, Tommy, Robert, William, Thomas, Kevin,
So
Robert, David, Jason, Todd. They going there. Howard, Charles. Nope.
This is getting silly. My birth name was Philip Michael Lewis. Philip Michael Lewis. And I was named, I believe it was an actor from Miami Vice, had the same name, and it was one of my mom's favorite shows. So she named me Philip Michael Lewis. And my grandmother was like, nah.
No, Timothy Daniel. Yep.
All right, so
Peter.
I'm gonna get to the next trivia question. You can stop guessing these random names.
Tim is offended,
Kelly-
y'all.
Kelly
Tim is
is crazy.
offended.
Now it's just getting silly.
Hey, Philip.
said,
They gonna start calling you Philip now. Okay.
Carmela, she said your name is trivia, Tim. This is true. I was born in the trivia.
So are y'all ready to see Julie's hair? How dry are we, Andrea? We good? We're good. Okay, I wanted to see it how it looks fresh out the dryer, and then I want everybody to see it after you kind of fluff the hair. Okay.
You was enjoying your
Yes.
look.
Julie brought an iPad, y'all. Julie got glasses. She over here chilling like she at the shop.
That's actually not
Perfect
exactly
shot.
how it is.
Are you come on over?
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
All right. And so I'm just gonna fluff you up.
Okay.
But, oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh,
so
can
they
we
said it
turn
was
sideways a little
Philip
bit?
Michael
There we go.
Thomas
Okay.
was the actor. Yep.
Actually,
Mitzi, she said your grand made it distinguished.
because it's still kind of damp. So what happens if we go in and kind of lift these roots while it's damp, we're going to get some frizz, but that frizz on really silky hair can help to give more volume.
Yeah, so this is like the appropriate time to judge.
Can we can you hear Andra over there? Because I know the mic's on this side.
Sorry.
No.
So if you have silkier hair going in, the hair's still kind of damp. Going in, it doesn't matter when you do it actually, but when it's wet, it's going to create more frizz, but that can be okay if you're cool with not having like a pristine day one, because it'll give you a little bit more lift at those roots and in turn more volume.
They said, "Oh my God, it's so pretty, Julie. Your hair is gorgeous."
She said,
Gorgeous,
"Gas,
pretty.
nice."
It's so beautiful.
I mean, you are very
Thank
cute,
you.
like
Yeah, she fancy. She got her nails. She got
good.
Right.
So,
I love it.
like, you going somewhere?
She posing
after
over
this,
here,
right?
I need
right?
to, right?
Right.
It's freezing.
She said,
Gotcha.
I can't not use this style.
Somebody said, I guess Daniel though. Sarah, Daniel is still his current name. Philip Michael was the old name, and we were really looking for the Philip, not the Michael part. Okay, cool. Looking good, Julie. Beautiful hair, says Trina. Beautiful, says Monica. Lavender has my heart. It was our first Chromix products we ever used. Love it. Thanks, Charlene. Natalie says, love it. I want to cut mine now. Yes, yeah, I want to cut my hair and be rocking a cute TWA or cool looking cut, but I
Like a bob.
can't. But I can't.
You want to do the one side shade? You know,
It's not allowed. It's not allowed. Tim said it's in my contract.
exactly.
I love how humble you guys are. Oh, thanks, Felicia. Carla says, very pretty, very pretty. Love your curls, says Latoya.
Yeah, so that right away you can see that it already has like sat up more. So the curls have lifted. There's more body. Oh my goodness! And the purple is now popping too,
Oh, is it?
right up at the top. So it's shining in the light. People are saying, "Oh my God, I love it. Your hair is awesome. It is so cute, very nice." They said, "Did Andra do her cut?" I don't think so.
No, I wish I did.
It's so cute, y'all.
Thank you.
So So cute.
It said, Rachel said, it looks great, and I love how you're actually showing off your gray. That's-
Yes.
That was a big one.
It looks great.
Blend though of your gray is like really sleek.
Thank you. My sister told me I had this superhero hair.
Oh, that's
You
funny.
do. You look like Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel from the Avengers. That's exactly it.
Well, thank you so much,
gorgeous.
Julie. Your hair looks
Thank
beautiful.
you.
You've been a wonderful guest. Thank you, Andra.
So Marina said, please don't cut your hair, Tim. And we do have time for one more piece of trivia.
Please don't cut my hair. Y'all don't be like, all that hair? Look, ain't nobody, you went with me in the shower. You know, you went with me in the gym. Oh my goodness. I be in here detangling for like an hour. No matter how slippery the conditioner is, I still take about 40 minutes to detangle. So, story of my life. But anyway, what was me?
Yep. So we have one more bit of trivia before we sign off for the evening. So we have one more opportunity to win your very own lavender wash and go system featuring organic jojoba oil, which is perfect for moisturizing those beautiful natural curls. So when you're doing the curl mix method with your curl mix system, with your free curl mix, you can be nice and moisturized. So without further ado, in what discipline did Martin Luther King Jr. receive his bachelor's degree? Right, so everybody knows he got his doctorate, right, in theology. But
Theology?
not many people know that he has a different undergraduate degree. What did he get his undergraduate degree in?
Oh, Percy Diva says, please do still shots of her hair and post them, please. Yes, ma'am, we will certainly do that as soon as we are off live, okay? In fact, I might even go over there and grab pictures while we're live because I don't want to forget.
So it looks like we have a winner, and that is Miss Curly Cutie. I think it's Curly Cutie, and it is sociology.
She could put a question mark. She's like, I'ma just stab in the
So
dark.
that's our winner from YouTube. I think we had a winner from Facebook, but it started moving so fast. All right, and it looks like.
Oh, okay. You can go down, John. That's too high.
Yep.
So I think we have a winner, and her name is Jennifer Robinson Jarrett.
Jennifer Robinson Jarrett, the OG triple OG, Miss Jennifer Robinson Jarrett. So his undergraduate degree was in sociology, and he got his doctorate in theology. So you guys are going to get your very own Curl Mix Wash and Go systems within our lavender fragrance featuring organic jojoba oil. All you have to do, take a screenshot of the end of the slide and send it to info@curlmix.com along with your name and address, and we will send your prize out as soon as possible. And remember, if you did not win tonight, you can still be a winner because from now until midnight, you can save 20% off your entire order on curlmix.com using that link or code in the description on the Facebook Live, and the code is WGWJAN22. So I promise you, we will cut it off and it will go away. You want to take advantage now.
You're welcome, Jennifer. She
Yes,
said,
she said
thank
thank
you.
you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Washing a Wednesday. Don't forget, Curl Mix Fresh is dropping on Friday. And if you're a Curl Mix VIP, make sure to accept our invitation and join our group. And we will see you guys next Wednesday.
Have
Bye, guys.
a great night.